Happy New Year! Thank you for participating and joining to this first Sunday of the 2021 morning service. Now we start Vandana and Ti-Sarana.
Yo
Please put your hand together in gassho. When we say Namo Amida Butsu, the benefit we gain in the present are boundless. The karmic evil of our transmigration in birth and death disappear, and determinate karma and untimely death are eliminated. A happy 2021 New Year. Even with COVID-19 infections still with us, we still say Happy New Year. Now that the vaccine is being made available, our situation still remains that of a caged bird. All of the people in the world are approaching an unstable, critical new year. This COVID-19 infection is not only found in certain small areas, but all over the world. The situation feels ominous and unnecessary. Buddhism pointed out that everything in this world arises and disappears according to conditions. Therefore, there is nothing that is forever unchanging. As it is said, everything is impermanent. All things and incidents are constantly changing and not staying the same. We like to think of the word impermanence as having a pessimistic meaning, that things change for the worse, that the young eventually become old, the healthy become sick, dear ones separate, and eventually all people die. But impermanence does not necessarily mean that all things get worse because of impermanence. Things can also take a turn for the better. Sad things may turn into happiness. Suffering may change to pleasure. Loneliness may turn to a warm encounter with friends. In Japan, there is a super volunteer. His name is Mr. Obata. He is a recovery volunteer because he goes to wherever he can help, driving car himself and sleeping in his car, and for encourage disaster victims. He wrote his motto on his helmet. There is saying, there is no night not following by morning. Even when we feel that darkness is closing around you from all sides, eventually the light of morning comes. This is possible because things are impermanent. And also, why are we worrying about COVID-19 spreading? Because of the speed of its spreading and the high number of deaths. However, when I compare the death rate, the highest death rate is pancreas cancer, about 94%. And lowest is prostate cancer, 1%. and cancer average is 40%. Influenza is 0.1%. And then this COVID-19 is 2%. There is a big problem that can't be disregarded by all human beings. And that is the fact that once we are born, we must die without fail someday. It is indicated that in white ashes. Whether I go before others or others go before me, whether it be today or it be tomorrow, who is to know? Those who live before us are the countless other drops of dew. When I read this the first time, I was deeply impressed. But when I read this repeatedly, I don't accept it as whether I go before others or others go before me. Instead, I was thinking, others go before me, others go before me. I go after others. I go after others. I interpreted selfishly and passed my time in idleness. However, since you were born, death will surely visit, means the mortality of human being is 100%. All other living things will be extinguished someday. However, only we human beings know about our own death. When a human being aware that someday we have to die, we consider next three matters. One, search for the perpetual youth and longevity and eternal life. Second, if possible, ignore death and turn one's face away from death and cheat the reality of this life. Three, search for eternal life after death. Everyone, which possible are you living in? Probably most of us might be in the second category. However, no matter how great your desire, your death will be surely come. Therefore, it is better to consider and research your future life as eternal, truthful, in an absolute world. This world is Buddha's pure land. The faithful person said, quotation, "To die is the rule of this world. Not to die is the rule of the Buddha's pure land." This to die body transformed into a not die body. Namo Amida Butsu. Therefore, Shinrai Shonin pointed out as follows. Quotation. When we say Namo Amida Butsu, the benefit we gain in the present are boundless. The karmic evil of our transmigration in birth and death disappears, and determinate karma and untimely death are eliminated. As the expression of appreciation, let's recite the Nembutsu 3 times. Please join me. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda. Once again, thank you for participating in this Sunday morning service. As you know, that our conditions not change, so our situation still critical. So please keep safe and healthy. See you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.
Happy New Year! 明けましておめでとうございます。
We hope you're all staying safe and well during this pandemic.
We miss everyone, but we're so excited for 2021 when we'll be able to gather in person at temple again. So again, Happy New Year! 今年もよろしくお願いします。